First of all, thank you. I love you. And thanks to the audience, beautiful people. I am so in my vortex. Everything that's happened in the past few months has led me to this one point. And I want a rampage of love or appreciation from you, just so I could feel it even more. Just take me higher.
Well, you know, you accomplished it when you said, and appreciate this room full of beautiful people. Didn't you feel it? Didn't you know that he could feel you and that he knew it? Rampages don't get much higher than that. In other words, we could milk it longer if we all want to be sappy.
Let's milk it longer.
Talk to us about, get specific about the things that are going on, the good things that are happening.
I've fallen in love again. After 3 or 4 years, I'm more in my vortex. I'm more aware.
I've fallen in love.
Feelings.
I've fallen in love. Isn't that juicy? I've fallen in love. Don't you want to milk that? Don't you want to hear more? You've fallen in love? You say you've fallen in love?
Yes.
Give us more. Give us more of that. Tell us more about that being in love stuff.
It's great.
This is going to be ultimately more satisfying than some guy beating on the floor up here.
Well, wow. I mean, I feel every time I look at her, I feel the vortex just flowing right through me. And I've gotten to the point that, I mean, I see the glow in her. And she looks at me the same way, so it's just...
She loves you too, eh?
Yes. Yeah. It's good.
Don't you like to just sit with that thought? Don't you just love thinking about how he loves her and how she loves him? Don't you like thinking about that? Got any more?
Plenty. It's just hard
in
to
other
explain.
words, well, but it's hard to explain, but not hard to feel.
No, not at all.
But isn't a rampage just getting better at explaining it? Isn't that what a rampage is? Getting even better at expressing through words. Now, you don't have to rampage with words. You can rampage with thoughts. You can pick one expression of her face. You can pick one angle of her nose. You can pick one part of her body. You can focus in one singular place. And you can just focus until you flow and flow and flow and flow and flow with more and more and more and more alignment. But that's the point of a rampage. A rampage is getting more and more specific about something that feels good in the moment that you focus upon it. For example, I love being in love. I love loving. I love being loved. I love every thought that I have about our relationship. I love being apart and coming together. I love knowing that we can always be together. I love the more that the two of us are. I love how the two of us together are more than just one and one. We're like thousands. We're like exponentially so much more. I like how the more time we spend together, the more fun we have, and the more inside jokes we have, and the fuller our relationship is. I love knowing that it's just going to get more. I love knowing that while this is the beginning of the relationship, it's not the biggest part of it that will wane. It's the smallest part of it that will grow. I love knowing that we are two beings who are separately connected to our own inner beings, who are using each other as an excuse to be in the vortex. And I love contemplating what that vortex, that combination of her vortex and my vortex, can mean for the two of us. I love every minute of this, you see. Now, after a while, the conversation doesn't do it for you. So then move on to something else or pick something. But the point of it is to milk it for the juiciness,
Right.
for the emotionalness of it, you see.
I'm getting good at that. I'm gonna call myself the Vortex Milkman. How's that? This feels good. This feels great. Thank you.
So, are words necessary to stay in the vortex?
No.
Are they even always helpful? So, what is necessary to stay in the vortex?
Just good feelings. Good
Focus.
thoughts.
Focus of what? Focus of feeling, focus of attention. How do you focus feeling without thought? Can you focus feeling without thought? Well, you can think about feeling. What does it feel like? What does love feel like?
What does love feel like? Wow.
Feels like
joy, like appreciation,
feels like fun,
like fun,
happy,
excitement. Excited. I'm extremely excited for what's coming.
feels like anticipation, feels like interest. Use all the words. Use all the words. It's not just love. It's use all the juicy in the vortex words. Being in love is being alive. Being in love is being more than I've ever been before. Being of love is feeling the expansiveness of who I am. And whether you are using the words or not, don't all of those feelings sort of compound where you are? And aren't you, for every moment that you spend saying those words, aren't you practicing a vibration and constructing some thought ways that are going to lead to more and lead to more and lead to more and lead to more? It's vibrational preparation for the goodness that's already in the vortex. That's really what we're talking about when we say being in the vortex and milking it. Yeah.
Wow.
What else? What else other than falling in love, which is huge? What else?
Just my alignment, my knowing that my vibrational reality is.
Are you saying
real.
to us that you have connected the dots and that you believe that your alignment led to the in-loveness that you've got going on?
I don't know. It seemed like they came in right at the same time. So I don't know if she expanded me to that or if my alignment brought her me.
So what is the best construction of thought? Knowing what you know. In other words, which feels better? My alignment led me to all of this, or discovering that accidentally led me to my alignment.
My alignment led to all.
Of course it did. Your alignment. So this relationship that I am so wrapped up in is evidence of the vibrational balance of my being. Imagine what other wonderful things are lurking, just like this relationship was.
Yes.
This is evidence in one direction, you see. So then we say, what else? And if you don't have anything else that compares with that, then keep talking about that. In other words, there's no right or wrong here, but milk it to your highest capacity to feel. That's really what we're going for, your highest capacity to feel. In other words, you'll feel the energy moving. It will be like the creator who has his hands in the clay. You'll begin to feel yourself directing the details of the way the universe yields to you. You get to pick every part of it, you see. If you get specific before you're in the vortex, you mess everything up. If you get specific after you're in the vortex, you have the fun ride of your life, because you are then the maestro with the universe and the energy that creates worlds behind you at your bidding, giving you the details that you are carving out through the power of your own focus.